Hi everyone, this is Tom Vogel with Wrestling's Finest PC Wrestling Game, and we're going to continue with our series of videos. And tonight what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through a match where we let the computer, as we call Vogue, control both wrestlers. And I believe the last video I did was we let the computer control Stone Cold Steve Austin. So this one, like I said, we'll have the computer control both. And when you go to that mode, you, as the gamer, you're going to just sit back and watch the action. And you are going to have to keep the match moving by, clicking action or continue. But that does help keep you engaged. So we're going to go here. We're going to go computer controls, wrestler 1, Stone Cold being the face. We're going to select face. And then the last time we did these two, I let the computer control Stone Cold and I took Nick Bockwinkel. But I'm going to trust Mr. Heenan will do a great job tonight. So I'm going to let the computer control him, Bockwinkel, and I guess Heenan. And we're going to select heel champion. So we're going to click OK. And that will get us back to our match screen. Right now we will go up and make our match settings. We're going to go set tournament DQ rules. We'll go Stone Cold Steve Austin. And we're going to go -10, meaning it's going to reduce the chances of him getting disqualified, but will also limit his outside ring activity. We are then going to set the champion for the match, and we're going to make that Nick Bockwinkel. And then we are going to set a time limit. And World Championship matches always get 60 minutes for Tom Vogel's World. And we are going to change the match type to defend the title. We're going to click Done.
You will never put your hands on this again unless you're man enough to leave me laying in the middle of that ring.
Pretty strong comments from one Nature Boy. Woo! Ric Flair. Kiss stealing. Well, never mind. We'll get back to the match. We're going to go to our trade hold. And on this here, what you'll notice, we have, it's suggesting ropes to speed, but we're going to decline that. But one move I am going to trade out of is we're going to do hair pull. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go trade moves. We're going to go hair pull. And I want to show you something here. Hair pull, you'll see Stone Cold as a counter of 39. And what we're going to do here is we're going to try to find a move that maybe Stone Cold isn't quite. We could go speed moves, but I don't believe we're going to do that. Let's go to some illegal moves. You know what? We're going to go to a low blow. So we're going to trade hair pull to low blow. So we're going to click OK. We're going to go Done. We are now ready to start this championship match. Let's hope for a good one here. Never know, though. Sometimes best matches on paper can turn out to be duds, but then we can have some matches that you might not think are going to be much turn out to be great. So here we go. Get our little prediction. And in there you'll see, again, they're going to predict Bockwinkel will walk out with the title. So we're going to go OK. And we can get this thing started now. Here we go. Collar elbow hookup, no advantage gained. Nick goes for a punch, but he gets it countered. Stone Cold goes for an eye gouge, he gets that countered. Bockwinkel whips Stone Cold into the ropes and then greets him with a knee to the midsection. Follows it up with a kick. Tries to set him up for a pinhold, but Austin counters it. Series of punches to the head of Nick. Legal knee, still no pin attempt. Suplex attempt, 10 off Bockwinkel. Nice move by Stone Cold. We got some punches again. A stomp on Bockwinkel's hand. Body slam is countered as Nick was well prepared. Nick's going to go for a specialty move early on. He gets a flying knee drop. Early move, 40-31-2. We got a 1. 2. And Stone Cold is able to get out of the pinning combination. Nick goes to the choking. Nick going for another specialty move. Went for the figure 4 but Austin saw the telegraph and he was able to counter it. Forearms going for a pin on Nick, not even able to get the one. Stone Cold turnaround, fair play, specialty move attempt. Stone Cold stunner, Bockwinkel was ready. Get headlock, maybe trying to slow the pace down a little bit. Suplex delivered on Austin. Nick going for a specialty move. Figure Force countered again. Austin's done his homework. Defending the title belt. We're going to go to the chart, see what happens here. Oh, we kind of had a dud here, but that happens sometimes. Stone Cold has control. Outside ring action. Nick Bockwinkel tosses opponent into a table. Austin is unable to get back in the ring and is counted out. So what we're going to do here real quick, I think this video is only 5 minutes old. We're going to replay the match, and we'll see what can have a little different result here. I was hoping to maybe get a few more of the strategy cards into play. So let's go ahead and click replay. All our settings are saved.
The following contest is scheduled for one
We're just going to
fall.
start right back up here. There's our prediction screen. Go action. Oh, okay. We had a situation where Nick looks like here as Steve Austin stretches out by pulling on ring ropes. Bockwinkel gets ready to attack. Austin senses and quickly turns around, stopping his advance. So we had a pre-match attack that the computer elected to try. Interesting. Ooh, going to the same outside chart.
The referee says enough is enough. Has counted both men out of the ring with a 10 count, and they're fighting right back up the aisle.
All right.
This battle's going right up the aisle. They're in the aisle here.
Things got pretty wild early in this, only 47 seconds in, so we're going to go ahead and replay. Going to go action, start this off. Same prediction screen. We got a counter. Austin going for a quick early pin, and he's not able to get the 2 count. Stone Cold makes a mistake. Nick takes over control. Whoa, we had something here. We are going to look here. Let's look at something here. We're going to go full display. And called for outside help. Nick did. Ally and Nick Bockwinkel injure Stone Cold. Bockwinkel's disqualified. Austin sustained a head injury, but will not miss any action. The injury will force a trade of the following holds for the next 4 days. So, you got whip into ropes, pile driver, and pin holds to headlock. So, had they had another rematch, Stone Cold would have had to trade out of all these holds. So you know what? Let's go ahead and do this. What we're going to do is we got ropes to headlock. We have pile driver. And I don't think that will affect Stone Cold because his pile driver is under a specialty move, so he's okay there. And then we have pin holds. So we're going to replay the match. We're going to do something different here. We are going to...
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Options. We are going to take... Let's see, that is under match setup. Wrestler 1 is going to trade holds due to these injuries. So the first one is whip into ropes. And that would be there. And that's going to go to a headlock. And then we don't believe we're going to have the pile driver because he doesn't have any numbers there. But pin holds, he has to switch those to a headlock due to his injury. So, we have a situation here where Stone Cold Steve Austin is pretty upset on this. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to change the match type. This is going to become non-title. This gives us a chance to run another match. Wrestler has a grudge. It's going to be Stone Cold.
Figure you can't hurt me any worse than I'm already hurt. The scars will always show, but the scars that I feel inside for what you've done to me, you've made fun of me, you've taken liberties with me.
Again, Nature Boy Ric Flair. and this will be a grudge match, meaning Stone Cold is coming out like a madman. So we're going to click accept. You only select one wrestler, and just about always you're going to want to make sure you use a face because the way the chart is set up. So we're going to click accept, and when you do a grudge match, it's mandatory that a pre-match attack occurs. So doesn't mean something's going to happen. So let's go ahead, click action. We got our prediction, and here we go. Nick Bockwinkel sees Steve Austin coming through the ring ropes and nails him with several punches. I had to switch it back to single event. So Stone Cold's pre-match attack didn't work. So Bockwinkel, let's see if he can take advantage of this. Goes back to a leg lock. Backslide, not able to get him. Stomps on Stone Cold's ankle. Moves all over the ring. Uses a speed move a little bit to tire Stone Cold out. Austin, Boston Crab, but no submission, so we're going to click cancel. Austin, here's where he had to trade to a headlock due to his injury, and Bockwinkel blocks it with a nice counter, so it came into play early. Bockwinkel goes to punches. Back to stomping. Bockwinkel has his throat move countered. Austin, leg hold. Inside step over. Very painful. Used to do it to my little brother. Austin unloads some punches. Forearm. Stuns him. But Steve can't even get the 1 count. Action happening for Wrestler Has a Grudge.
He was open. Sliced wide open.
So here we have his relentless attack has inflicted incredible damage on opponent. Reduced stamina by 25. Bockwinkel has a slight cut over the eye. So, interesting turn of events here. He had a trade here, so he went back to a headlock. Made a mistake here. Bockwinkel, body slam. Now if you notice here, Nick's minus 70 and he has cuts of 20, and Stone Cold is 60 off, so it's still fairly close. We got an inside cradle. We have 1, 2. And he doesn't get 3 count. Note here, Stone Cold's only got 1. Next move, he'll put him in his next stamina level. Stone Cold, a few cheap shots. Stone Cold not only lands a suplex, it puts Nick into his next level, therefore his pin rating just went up. Got a 1, and Nick got to the ropes. Bockwinkel turns the tables, body slam. 1, 2, and he's not able to get 3 count. Pinhold countered. Austin went to use a strategy card, but Bockwinkel countered the move, or the strategy card, and back to the traded move headlock. Counters are fairly high. Let's look at Bockwinkel's card here. You'll see his counter for a headlock is 15. If you look at Nick's counter for whip into ropes, it's a 6. And if you look at his control or counter for a pinhold, it's 12. So having Mr. Austin trade out of holds has actually came back to really hurt Stone Cold, as I believe this is the 3rd time move's been countered. Bockwinkel shouldered Austin's midsection. Back to the chart. Nick Bockwinkel has control, runs him into the ring apron. Kick to the chest. Oh, we have DQ. But Bockwinkel avoids it, goes to punches. Here we have a mistake made by Nick. Austin capitalizes. Here we have the crowd works itself into a frenzy, louder and louder. And it helps fire Austin up, so his stamina, he gets a 15-point bonus stamina. So Austin has his move countered, though. Here we have what is a wild event that just occurred here. Unannounced wrestler comes to the announcer's table and provides biased comments during the match. Now, again, you as the gamer, you get to decide who that wrestler is. You could actually make it a face wrestler, coming out and make biased comments toward Bockwinkel, but more than likely, you're going to have it a heel wrestler who's an ally of Bockwinkel who's going to make biased comments, in favor of Bockwinkel. So keep this in mind. We don't know how this could play out later. Austin, Bockwinkel auto control loss, but nothing occurs. Bockwinkel assumes control, goes to a body scissors. Misreads the situation. Another mistake by Nick. He's been getting a little sloppy here. Austin, strategy card used to stop a double DQ, or stop a DQ, I'm sorry. Wrestler has a grudge chart. All right, here we go. Specialty match action. Steve Austin ignores referee's commands to stop his attack on opponent. After numerous warnings, referee disqualifies Steve Austin for his actions. Basically, Stone Cold didn't care. He was out to get Bockwinkel, and he was going to do anything possible to get Bockwinkel, and he got disqualified for his actions. A lot of your grudge matches will end this way, just because the face can't control himself, and the DQ will occur. So that ends this match. So you actually got to see a wrestler as a grudge. You'll see that at the top in red in the middle. Stone Cold probably didn't get the revenge he was hoping for, and where this feud continues on, I'm not sure. Mr. Bockwinkel may not want to put his title on the line anymore. It's your world, and you can do what you want with it. So with that, we're going to say goodnight, and we will be back again with you soon for another one of our series of videos. I believe the next thing we're going to do is probably going to be a tag team match. We'll take you through one of those and see what I can show you about the exciting world of tag team wrestling. So once again, everyone, thank you very much for joining me. I do appreciate it. Hope these videos are at least a little bit entertaining, and if you're a current gamer, maybe you've picked up a couple game tips, and if you're considering possibly acquiring Wrestling's Finest, I hope you stay with us, and if you continue to watch, hopefully you'll continue to learn about the game. Thank you, everyone, and have a pleasant evening.